Hello my lovelies, welcome back to another video. You will have to excuse how floofy my hair looks. I have not long got out of the shower and it dries really floofy, but it's good because my hair is so thin, so it looks like I actually have thick hair. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about hair, did we? No, we came here to talk about books. So today's video, I thought, well, it might be fun for a few of you, but I thought I would do a video on Fearful. I'm really excited and really nervous for this book. This is the second novella in the Powerless series. So there's three big books and now there's two novellas. So this story is about Kit and someone called someone called Mara. I don't remember much about the series, so this will be interesting, but I know that I am very fond of Kit, so I don't know whether I'm going to like this or not. I might cry, I might be happy, I might be nothing. So we will find out. This is obviously a really short book because it's a novella, so this is going to be a really short video. So for those who like to just watch a 15-minute video in the morning with your breakfast, I got you. I got you, girls. I got you. Or guys. Or guys. I don't know who watches my channel. I'm quite happy with whoever. So this is, without spoilers, without spoiling, okay, 277 pages, which is kind of long for a novella, is it not? I don't know. Anyway, I want to get straight into this because this has been sitting on my desk for 4 days now and I want to read it. I need to know the hype. Hi, I'm here with an update. I'm 124 pages in. I really hope this gets better. I had such high hopes for this. I wanted to hear about Kit's story. Okay? Kit's story. And I have a story about two people I gave zero bums about. I hated one of them. I hate them. I really did not like them in the story. And the other person I didn't really care about. And we have a story about them. And some person called Mara. I don't care about her either. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Even Kit's side of it is, it's too. Mara's chapters are written in third person, and they are literal descriptions. When a book or a chapter or like someone's POV is just fully descriptions, I struggle. And it's like those chapters are about two people that I just don't care about. So I'm 124 pages in and it's looking worrying. I was very excited for this. And now I'm scared. So yeah, even Kit's side is just not really what I thought, because Mara is still in his POV. And I think it's all a bit, what's the word? Sappy. Like, she's trying to force romance into every inch of this book. That's what it feels like so far. It feels like she's really trying to force romance into everyone. I'm really hoping it gets better. I'm only that far in. But so far, I'm not enjoying it. I'm having to like force myself to get through Mara's POVs. Now I'm even skimming some of the descriptions because they're so long and unnecessary. Anyway, that's my update. I'm scared, is basically where I'm at right now. And I'm not enjoying where this is going. I think this is the biggest flop so far of the year. Hi. I have finished Fearful. I've read this in literally like a sitting. A whole sitting. I actually don't know what to say. Okay, well, starters, I was really disappointed. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I don't understand why every single person had to have like 5 names in this book, for starters. It was really hard to work out who was what for a while because their names kept changing. That was unnecessary. Each person didn't need to have 5 names. Also, why does she need to stick romance into every single crevice of this book? Kit and the main person did not need to have anything going on there. They didn't. There was no need for that. And then the other two, with the person I really, really do not like, didn't need to have anything going on there either. I felt like that was unnecessary. We didn't get a full rundown of Kit's story. And I was really disappointed because all it was. It's really hard to talk about this without spoiling it, but I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't read it yet. I would go in with this into this book with low expectations if I were you, because I went in there thinking we were going to get full Kit story, like what happened in the previous book, and kind of more in depth about his what he does in the previous book. I thought we were going to get more background on that because I would love to see more inside of his head rather than the literal side of things with him and the other person. So if you want to go into this thinking that you're going to get Kit's full story and understanding of how he was going through all this and like in-depth kind of explanation about what he was doing in the previous book, a bit more into how he was feeling, what thoughts he was going through while he was doing these things, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. I don't really know what to say. I have never been so disappointed by a book that I was so excited for. I just think that the other subplot was unnecessary. I don't even think anyone liked that person in the other books. I know it was all trying to get us to like her, but There's no way anyone else actually liked her in those books. I could be wrong, but it makes no sense. I found it to be really cheesy, way too cheesy. I don't remember it being that cheesy before, so I was really struggling to get behind that. I think that comes alongside with all the romance. I get it's a romantasy, but it felt not needed, unnecessary. And Kai was hardly even in this. The important parts were skipped over, and it didn't break my heart like I thought it was going to. I was ready for a good cry. I was really ready for this, to really understand Kit and what went behind all of these things. Like, this could have had so much more potential. Like, she could have ripped our hearts out with this book, and it would have been phenomenal. But I felt it really flopped. There were a lot of unnecessary things in there, in my opinion, and the ending, again, was sort of cheesy. It didn't fully explain everything. It sort of answered a few questions, but not really. And there were so many bits that were just missed that needed to be added. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. And I read this in one sitting, which I'm really happy about, though, because it's a short book, so it's definitely a quick read, but I don't know what to give this. It might have to be like a 2-star. I'm so sad because I loved Fearless. Like, I cried so hard, and now I'm having to probably give this a 2-star. I don't know, maybe I need some time to think about it and come back and rate it, because sometimes having time away from a book before you actually rate it is good. But hey, it gets an extra star for how pretty the cover is. So maybe I'll give it 2.5, because it's pretty. It's pretty. There's so many things that were not answered, and there were so many things that I wanted to know and hear about. And it's just so many important bits were missed or skipped over, and Kyle wasn't even mentioned. I feel like he was a big part in this, considering Kit was doing all of these things for him and for his kingdom, but for him. And all we got was a love story between people I don't even care about or like. I don't know, I can't answer for the other people who read the books. I don't know if they like these characters. I didn't think it was a common thing, but Lauren Roberts was very excited to be sharing this story with us, so maybe it is, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. If you have read this book, do let me know what your thoughts were on it. No spoilers though, because of people who haven't read the book yet. It is still an early release at the end of the day, and it's just not fair. So if you did like it, I'd like to know in the comments, and if you didn't, I would also like to know, or if you agreed with anything I said, I would just like to know, because I don't know if I'm alone in this, and I am intrigued. If you have read this, let me know what your thoughts are on it, and if you haven't and you want to read it, don't go in with your hopes up, is all I can say, because I think I made that mistake. But yeah, I read this in one sitting. It was a quick read, beautiful cover, and that's all I can say, really. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in another video where I am happier about the result of the book. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video. Bye.